All right, today we are going to talk you through the Lilt connector for Episerver CMS. And we're going to show you how you can connect your Lilt instance with Episerver so that you can push and pull content from Episerver into Lilt to be translated and then push it back into Episerver to be published. So first things first, you should go to your Episerver instance. So we'll log into Episerver here. So we'll log in. So what we'll do now is we'll click in the top left for dashboard. And then we'll go to CMS. All right, so now we are going to go up to admin in order to create a new user to connect Episerver and Lilt. Once we do that, we'll go to access rights and click create user. On this page, you need to create a new user, so you enter the username, the desired password, and then the email address. And then once you've done that and clicked save, you then give those login credentials to your Lilt PM. And the Lilt PM will then use those credentials to actually create that connector between Episerver and Lilt. So what you'll do is in this same admin page, you'll go up to config, and then we'll go down to manage website languages. You can see here, there are a number of different languages that are already available. You can also click up here and add a language. But in this case, let's just translate this into one language for simplicity's sake, and let's do it for Swedish. So you can see Swedish and English are now the two enabled languages here. Great, now that we've specified that, let's go and create a new page. We'll do that by going up to the Edit button. Now that we're in the edit and publishing section, we will go to the left here and go down to the plus button and click new page. So any of these page types work for this connector, but let's just call this translation test and use a standard page. Click standard page. Great, so now we've got just kind of a default page here with the title translation test. We'll put in a page description. And then we'll put in some text in the main body. Just for the sake of this, we are pasting in text from the Wikipedia article for machine translation. So now that we've done that, we are going to go up to the top right and click Publish. Great. Now our new page has been published in English. Now in the connector setup process, your PM would have asked you about a specified frequency with which you want Lilt to check Episerver. It could be once a day, once a week, or longer. So now let's pretend that that time period has passed. So now Lilt has checked Episerver and seen that there is a new page that's been published. Great, so now let's go over to our instance of Lilt. So we'll go to lilt.com and log in. And now that we're logged in, we see that page in our Ready to Start section. So let's click in. Now I don't speak Swedish, but for the purposes of this video, we are going to accept all of the machine translation and go from there. All right, so now we've translated the page. We'll click Done. We'll go back, and then we will make sure we've reviewed it. Now remember, these are being done by separate people, but just for, again, the purposes of this video, I'm doing it all. Great, now our project is 100% translated and 100% reviewed. So what we'll do is we'll take this project and drag it into the Done column. Now, remember, again, that specified frequency you set up with your PM. What the connector will do is check when there is a project that's completed in the Done column, and will then, on that specified frequency, send that page back to Episerver. So again, let's pretend that that time period is now passed. And let's go back to our Episerver instance. All right, so now we're back on our published English page. So what we'll do is we'll click this button up here, and now we can see next to it our published English article as compared with our published Swedish article. And that Swedish article is now populated with the content that we created in Lilt. So what you've seen today is how the Lilt connector for Episerver enables you to create great content in Episerver, push that into Lilt in order to be translated into the languages of your choice, and then after it's been translated, pull that back from Lilt into Episerver to be published.